Have you ever felt triggered by some people, some situations, and things that seem simply out of your control? Have you ever felt like you just gave away your power and you've had these feelings of anger, fear, anxiety, maybe even sadness? Then this video is for you. For me, I'm currently sitting here in Sedona, Arizona. I'm amongst beautiful red rocks, and if you're not familiar, this place is known for four different vortexes, and it can bring up a lot. The Native Americans have been calling this place home for many years, and with that, there has been many practices done shamanically in this area, including different healings and different ways of being. For me coming here, I have had many things come up, and I will not lie, I have been severely triggered. I can share a little bit about what happened. I was standing in line somewhere, and I'm here for a retreat. So this is like a really popular destination for retreats. Many people come here to find some sort of answers and to kind of figure out where they're kind of going in life. And I was standing in line, and lately there has been messages kind of coming through about where I'm headed shamanically, what kind of services I'm going to offer, what I'm going to be doing. And there's a really nice woman in line, and she asked me, what is it that you're going to be doing? And so I told her, said, she goes, wow, that's amazing. Well, there was another woman that was there, and she told me that what I was going to do was basically stupid, and that why would I be offering something like that? And so for me, that really hurt me. I felt triggered. I felt like, what am I doing here? There's no reason I should be here right now. I didn't feel worthy, and it really upset me for a long time, and to the point that my energy was just off kilter. It's like, I feel horrible. I don't want to be here, and maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe I shouldn't offer it. So I went home and I meditated about this for a minute, because I said, maybe this isn't what I was meant to do. And I have some guides, and one of them is a beautiful jaguar. And Jaguar came to me and said, you are exactly where you're meant to be right now. And for the afternoon session, I'm coming with you. So I was like, okay. So I was like, I let Jaguar come in. And the afternoon session was so powerful that towards the end, I actually got a beautiful journey in there where I traveled to a beautiful mountain in the Andes Mountains of Peru. And there I was met with a mountain there who reminded me of my strength, who reminded me of my power, who reminded me of who I was. So for that day, I felt good. So then I went to the next day. I was okay, and I went hiking. And there I was hiking with my dogs, and this woman spooked my dogs. And I don't know, my dog got triggered and started barking, and she started getting up in my face about this. And she was like, if your dog, you got to hold your dog more tightly, you got to have better control of your animals. And I was just like, I had two hands on my dog's leash. My dog was perfectly fine. He just barked like for a second because he got easily spooked. And then I felt like walking on eggshells. I felt like in fear for the rest of the hike because I thought more people were going to come in and say something negative to me. And I gave away my power in that moment as well. So where am I kind of going in all of this right now? Is that when we're triggered in life and we are feeling off kilter and we give away our power, many times we have old feelings kind of come up, right? Where we don't feel worthy, where we have old patterns kind of come up, where we have fear in a sense, right? Our anxiety. And we kind of forget who we are at a deep core level. And I want you to know that it's okay that these things happen because in this reality, in this 3D reality where we live, a lot of times that can be reflected back to us, right? Where some things that we still have within us, some unconscious patterns, some ways of being triggered, still reside within us at a deep subconscious level. And how do we move through that? How do we get through that? And so one of the things that I really recommend is that we ground ourselves, right? So we sit there and we become grounded. And we can do this a few different ways. And for me, that was taking off my shoes and being in the grass. And I also really like Epsom salt baths. So that's another thing that you can do as well. To kind of bring yourself back, ground yourself a little bit more, and kind of feel your energy back into your body. Another thing that I do and that I did was I journaled about it, right? So I journaled about this because it really bothered me. I was like, why is this lady being mean to me like out on this hike? And the day before is like, why did that lady like say these negative things about something she doesn't even know me? She doesn't even know what I'm doing in my business, right? And uh when I journaled about it, I was able to release quite a bit. I was able to journal about what it was in my past. I was able to journal about what it was that I was feeling, what I was going through at that time. And that's a great way to release because what we don't want to do is we don't want to internalize this so much that it sticks in our body, that it stays there, that we then have it weigh heavy on us, right? And that can show up in different ways of being in our shoulders, in our neck, living in our gut, having different mental health issues kind of, manifest within itself. So it's a very good way to journal. You know how much I promote that. And then sitting in meditation and really sitting with what we're going through, what you were feeling, what it is that for you, you felt triggered by this, right? And you can ask those self your questions within meditation. I think a lot of times when we think of meditation, it's just fully sitting in silence. Sometimes that's great. There's different ways to meditate. And when we go deep within and are able to start asking ourselves these questions, we're able to then have deep, profound breakthroughs, profound, ways of being and coming back to who we truly are. All this to say is that mountain reminded me of something very important, that I am powerful and you are powerful as well. Remember, just like mountain can withstand different elements, snow, volcano, rain, anything of that, you can do that as well. You can be strong like the mountain. You are capable of anything. You are a powerful co-creator. And you need to remember who you are at a deep soul level. Who are you at your core? And it's okay to get triggered. We're not perfect on this journey. And I just wanted to share a vulnerable post like that, because sometimes when we look at other people, we think, wow, they have it together on their spiritual journey. Wow, I wish I was like that. Wow, I wish I could, you know, be like them and not be bothered, not be triggered. But know that that is okay to be that way and to go through that. And it's how you come out on the other side. It is how you let go of it and no longer internalize what it is that you are going through. It is okay to feel emotion. It's okay to get angry. It's okay to get pissed off at the person, right? But we're not holding on to it and we're letting it go. We're letting it move through us. Remember, we are alchemizing it through our bodies. So it's coming through, we are working on it, and we're letting it go out. We are not holding on to it, and we're not internalizing it as it's something wrong with me, that, I'm no longer worthy. That person was mean to me because there must be something wrong with me. And remember that there is nothing wrong with you, that you are perfectly whole as you are right here and right now, and remembering who you are. All right, my friends, I hope this video was helpful. And as per usual, thank you so much for watching and for the comments. They're so beautiful. And to all my new subscribers and for liking my videos, it means so much to me. I'll see you in the next one.